The next phase of the attack is simple. We flank from the left and we crush them head on. No more coward tactics.
From behind a tree, a traveler froze. His eyes locked onto the figure, arguing with thin air, and both voices belonged to the same throat.
You left your entire flank open because you are reckless. I am not reckless. I am decisive.
He's arguing with himself and losing. There are two voices inside him. One snarling, one hissing.
This is insanity. He's going to snap and kill someone. I have to get away.
The traveler scrambled backward, snapping a twig. Riku's head whipped toward the sound, one eye burning red, the other freezing blue.
Wait. No, I didn't mean. Get out of here before I level this forest.
The traveler didn't need to be told twice. He ran, crashing through the underbrush, convinced he'd just escaped a demon. Riku stood alone, chest heaving. The voices quieted, but the damage was done. Another episode, another witness.
This time, they'll tell everyone. The academy, the village. I'll never pass the exams. I'll be a lab rat.
The morning after the forest, Riku sat under the cold light of the clinic. The same room he'd known since he was 6. The file on the desk was stamped. Dual chakra, dissociative condition, untreatable by any known medical or sealing jutsu. They'd tried everything over the years, restraints, meditation, chakra suppressants. The episodes only got worse. At age 8, in the academy classroom, he'd thrown a desk across the room with fire chakra while crying in a voice that wasn't his.
They still look at me like I am a bomb with a lit fuse. And maybe I am.
Even as a toddler, his mother would find him in his crib, one eye glowing red, the other blue, whispering arguments in 2 tones. The doctor closed the file. No new treatment, no hope, just a recommendation to avoid active duty.
Avoid active duty? That's a joke. I'd die before I let them lock me away.
He remembered a promise made at 7 years old, to become a shinobi so strong that no one would ever pity him again.
1 month. Just hold it together for 1 month. The Chunin exams are my only way out.
The Chunin exams arena buzzed under the noon sun. Amidst hundreds, Riku stood alone. Rumors had already branded him.
First exam, one-on-one combat. No killing blows. Victory by ring out, submission or knockout. Begin.
Riku dodged a reckless charge, his counter quick, for a heartbeat. His left eye flickered ice blue. A voice from the stands. He's unstable. Look at his eyes. They should have barred him. A cloud shinobi blocked him. You are a disgrace. How long before you lose it and murder someone?
The other voice snarled inside my skull. Kill him. I forced my hands still. Nails cutting flesh. I said move. Unless you want everyone to see what I'm trying not to do.
Candidate Riku. Control yourself or you are out. This is your final warning.
So close. The voice is a furnace. If I break in the final round, the ground will run red.
The bracket updated. Riku, final match versus the exam's top-rated genin. Win or destroy himself trying. The final match began with violence. The top genin struck like a viper, forcing Riku onto the back foot.
His speed is overwhelming. Can't think. The voice is screaming for blood. I can't hold it back much longer.
A kick to the ribs sent Riku crashing. The crowd roared, but Riku's head dipped. When it rose, one eye was blazing red, the other freezing blue. Both voices erupted at once. Riku's left hand wove ice seals, his right hand fire seals, each moving independently. Ice and fire spiraled into a vortex. The opponent shielded himself in desperation, but the hybrid chakra tore his guard apart. The proctor's clipboard clattered to the ground. Spectators rose in stunned silence, 2 opposing natures from the same body. Impossible. In the observation box, the Hokage set his jaw. He'd seen the rumors. Now he'd seen the proof.
The match is over. Winner, Riku of the Hidden Leaf.
Riku collapsed mid-arena, the hybrid chakra flickering out. as both personalities drained him into unconsciousness. Before medics could reach him, an Anbu appeared. By order of the Hokage, the boy comes straight to the tower, alone. The Hokage's office was dim, maps of the continent pinned to the walls. Riku stood under a stale weight of silence.
Your academy file is thin, Riku. No known clan, no traceable bloodline. Yet today you bent nature to your will. Explain.
I can't explain it, Lord Hokage. It's a sickness. Two minds arguing inside one skull. I don't know why they have chakra.
A chakra convergence site exists in the northern forest, dormant for 40 years. Were you ever taken there as a child?
A convergence site. He thinks I absorbed someone's chakra, but I've never even heard of it.
The Hokage studied him a moment longer, then exhaled. You are dismissed, but stay within the village walls until I decide what you are. Riku bowed and left. The corridor stretched cold. In his mind, the usual static suddenly split into two clear threads. The warrior voice growled first. He suspects nothing. Coward. Then the scholar voice countered, cold and precise. He knows more than he speaks.
Two voices. Not just emotion. They have opinions. They argue. This isn't an illness. They're people. A dead Hokage and a dead berserker are trapped inside my skull. If I lose control now, the village will burn.
That night, in a cold dormitory, Riku pressed his palms to his temples and descended into the void, where the voices echoed clearest.
I am Kazuya, the fourth Hokage of the Hidden Mist. 40 years ago, I died in the Great War, slain by a hot-headed fool with more flame than reason.
Hot-headed. I am Yoshihiro, berserker of the Hidden Stone, and that coward killed me from behind after I'd already burned a hole through his chest.
The mental world shook. Kazuya and Yoshihiro lunged at each other. 40 years of hatred burning through Riku's overwhelmed mind.
They're still fighting the war inside my skull. I am not a sick boy. I am a coffin for two monsters.
Kazuya stabbed forward with a hiss of technique. Your recklessness butchered battalions. Yoshihiro slammed back with a roar. Your cold logic starved villages to death.
Stop. You are tearing my chakra network apart. If you kill me, you vanish too.
They ignored him. Blue and red chakra burst from his skin, cracking the floorboards as the two spirits continued to tear at each other. Riku collapsed, unconscious. When he woke, the voices were still snarling, quieter, but always present.
Two Kage-class souls. Both my worst enemies, and they'd rather destroy my body than make peace. I have to find that convergence site before they kill us all.
Riku slipped past the village gate at midnight, following faint coordinates from the Hokage's map. The northern forest opened into a clearing that reeked of old death. The moment his sandal touched the moss, blue and red chakra erupted from the ground, binding his feet. Then the memory hit, not his own. The roar of a continental war. Two armies, one wreathed in mist and ice, the other blazing with earth and fire, locked in a final pointless charge. In the center, Kazuya's ice wall crashed against Yoshihiro's fire wave, and through the steam, two Kage stood face to face, hatred distilled into form.
You burned villages to ash, Yoshihiro. This war ends with your death.
You starved entire provinces with your blockades. Don't preach peace while burying the innocent.
They lunged simultaneously. Yoshihiro's flaming fist pierced Kazuya's chest. Kazuya's ice blade drove through Yoshihiro's heart. Both fell, neither victorious. Back in the present, Riku clawed at his skull. The souls were screaming the same accusations, louder than ever. Kazuya hissed. Your arrogance killed us both. Yoshihiro snarled back. Your cowardice took everything. The clearing shook with their rage.
They'll never stop. As long as they remember, they'll tear me apart. I have to find another way, before they kill us all.
Back in his dormitory, the inner war took its toll. Riku's chakra sputtered like a dying flame. his left hand freezing solid, his right hand catching fire without warning. The medical report was grim. Chakra network on verge of rupture. Systemic failure imminent if dual streams remain discordant.
I am falling apart. If I can't control them, the next episode might be my last. Listen to me. You've been dead 40 years. Whatever you are fighting over, it's over. Can't you see you are killing me?
He destroyed my legacy. For that, there is no peace.
Legacy. Your legacy was a frozen wasteland. I'd burn the world again before I'd bow to you.
Their voices clashed again, and Riku's body convulsed. He collapsed, blood dripping from his nose and ears. By morning, he lay in a hospital bed, a nurse shaking her head. The Hokage had been informed. His career as a shinobi was suspended indefinitely.
Suspended. If they think I am a threat now, what happens when they realize I am hosting 2 dead Kage? I don't have time to wait. I have to find a way to force them to cooperate before it's too late.
Still bandaged, Riku limped back to the clearing, desperate for any clue. But Rogue Ninja had been tracking the chakra signature, and they wanted its power.
I can't fight, but he can. Yoshihiro, if you want to survive, take my body.
A blast of fire chakra answered. Riku's right eye burned red, his posture shifting into a predator stance. It was Yoshihiro. He tore through the rogues with brutal efficiency until a blade found his blind spot. Then the ice within surged. Kazuya seized control, encasing the attack in a frozen wall. For a heartbeat, both personalities hung at the edge of control.
If you don't cover each other, we all die here.
The switching became fluid. Ice extinguished a firebomb aimed at Riku's back. Fire melted an ice trap beneath his feet. The last rogue fell. Then the altar glowed. Blue and red chakra spiraled upward, merging into a single pillar of light. The souls said nothing, but the pain in Riku's chest eased. A fragile truce had been born from near death, but as he limped away, the pillar of chakra lingered. The sight had awakened. Something deeper was stirring beneath the earth. The pillar pulsed, and a third chakra, ancient green, threaded through the blue and red like a forgotten melody. Riku froze. Riku touched the altar. Symbols ignited, and a translucent figure rose, an old sage with a staff, eyes closed.
I brought you together to end what should have ended a millennium ago. You are the one who pulled our souls from death. The seal weakens. Only the power of 2 Kage, united, can reinforce it. That was your purpose.
You used us for what? Some ancient seal?
The truth lies beneath the altar. Return when you have found harmony, or the world will burn.
The guardian dissolved into green sparkles, but the altar now pulsed with a new, deeper light. A hidden passage began to open.
A seal. This isn't about my illness. It's about a weapon I was built to become.
The ground split, revealing a staircase descending into darkness. Whatever lay below, Riku knew he couldn't face it alone. Not yet. Before Riku could retreat, the green chakra swelled, flooding his mind with images not his own. He saw a seal older than the villages, etched deep into the earth, cracking, and behind the cracks, something vast and hungry.
17 years ago, I drew the souls of Kazuya and Yoshihiro into a single vessel. You were that vessel. The seal beneath this clearing holds an ancient evil. Only the combined chakra of 2 Kage can reinforce it. But they must be in harmony.
And what happens if they aren't? What if we destroy each other before your seal is fixed?
Then the entity will break free, and the world will burn as it did 1,000 years ago.
You made me a prison for 2 dead enemies, knowing they would tear me apart just to hold back some ancient monster.
I had no choice. The seal's guardian was dying. Only a dual-soul vessel could survive the binding.
As if answering, a tremor split the ground, and a roar like the end of the world rose from below. The ancient evil had stirred. The seal had minutes left. The guardian's form flickered. I cannot hold. The seal cracks. You must merge fire and ice, or everything dies.
Press your palms together. Draw the chakra to your core. Let them flow as one stream. Merge with him. I'd sooner let the world burn than share a soul with that butcher.
You think I'll bow to a coward who stabs enemies in the back? Never.
You'll both die. I'll die. But if there's even a sliver of a chance to save anyone, I am taking it.
Riku slammed his palms together, forcing ice and fire into the same channel. His chakra network screamed. Blue and red clashed in his chest, a storm of opposing forces. Veins bulged, bones cracked.
No, the streams must flow in harmony, not force.
The backlash threw Riku across the clearing. Smoke rose from his skin. The voices fell silent.
Harmony. They've been trying to kill each other for 40 years. How am I supposed to make them one?
Riku's skin split. Ice crept from his left shoulder, fire from his right. The opposing chakras were tearing him vessel from vessel.
There is one way. If I dissolve my consciousness, the ice will submit. His body might survive.
You think you can just vanish? Leave me in this rotting cage while you play the martyr. That's the coward's path.
Better a coward's end than total annihilation. This boy didn't ask for us. He deserves a chance.
And what about my chance? 40 years of hatred, and you just erase yourself before I can prove I was right.
Please.
A roar erupted from the fissure, primal, world-ending. The ground split wider. The seal was failing. Dark tendrils lashed the surface. The ancient evil sensed blood, and it was waking hungry.
Hear that, Yoshihiro? That is your legacy if you cling to pride. I will not let my death be meaningless again.
Riku's consciousness faded, the two souls still locked in their deadlock, even as the world began to fall apart. Dark tendrils tore through the forest edge, reaching toward the faint torchlights of the village. A child's cry cut off. The village bell rang in panic. Civilians fled, but no shinobi could stand against the creeping darkness.
I have to move. Even if my bones are splitting, I won't let them die.
Staggering up, Riku saw the two spirits projected outside him, watching the destruction with expressions of mounting horror.
This is what my pride built. I see it now. I was a fool.
Mine as well. I starved villages in the name of strategy, but it's not too late to undo a fraction of it. Together.
For the first time in 40 years, Kazuya extended a spectral hand. Yoshihiro, after a heartbeat, clasped it.
Then help me. Lend me your chakra, not as enemies, but as allies. We seal this thing now.
The two Kage-class souls nodded as one. Their chakra surged, no longer warring but winding together in a spiraling helix. Riku pressed his palms together once more, the ice and fire streams no longer clashing, but trembling on the edge of fusion. The helix tightened, ice and fire threading into a single, violet blaze. Pain still screamed through his body, but it was purposeful now.
Steady, Riku. Let our will flow through you, not burn you.
Push through the pain. We've got your back, boy.
The chakra storm erupted outward, shattering the dark tendrils that had crept close as a brilliant purple light enfolded Riku's frame. When the glare faded, Riku stood transformed. A cloak of frozen flame wreathed his shoulders, his hair fully split white and black, both eyes gleaming with steady power.
This is what it means to be one. Now let's end this together.
The entity roared, its countless red eyes fixing on the new threat. A massive tendril lashed out, but Riku dodged with supernatural speed.
Kazuya, Ice Vial, Yoshihiro, Fire Stream. I'll forge the seal.
For the first time in history, the suppressed techniques of two Kage moved in perfect sync, frost and flame answering a single command. The battle was far from over, But for the first time, the vessel and its soul stood united, and the ancient evil recoiled. But the creature was ancient cunning. It spread its form, drinking the chakra from every ice shard and fire stream, growing larger.
No, it's feeding on our power. Every hit makes it stronger.
The forbidden technique that slew them, inverted. Pour your life force, all three, into a single seal. Only then will it hold. We've spent 40 years as bitter ghosts. If this is how we end, let it be for something.
I am not letting that coward show me up. I am in. Give the order, boy.
They're ready to vanish forever. Can I ask this of them?
We have already died once. Dying with purpose is a privilege. Do not hesitate.
Then we do it together. Seal of 3 wills.
A triad of chakra, sapphire, crimson, and emerald erupted from his body, twisting into a blazing emblem of light. The entity screamed as the seal's light pushed it back, but the cost was only beginning to right itself in Riku's failing flesh. Riku's hands blurred through the final seals. Ice blossomed from Kazuya's spirit, fire roared from Yoshihiro's rage, and his own will knitted them together at the core.
Guardian, lend us what remains of your strength. Seal of 3 wills, sunflare.
The Guardian's green essence streamed into the seal, a third soul dedicating its final breath to the technique.
Let's end this, you frozen bastard.
Agreed, you hot-headed fool.
3 voices, once mortal enemies, chanted in unison. Bind the darkness with frozen flame. The sun flare erupted, a colossal beam of blazing purple and green, a god's judgment spearing through the night, turning darkness into day. It struck the entity's core, and the ancient horror was encased in a crystal of ice and fire, its form freezing and burning simultaneously. Trapped in an eternal paradox, the demon screamed, its countless red eyes winking out one by one as the seal tightened, its roar fracturing the heavens. Then the light became everything, a white nova that erased the forest, the clearing, the sky, and for that single moment, there was nothing but the seal and the sacrifice. The white nova dissolved. The clearing returned, silent and scarred, a deep crater where the fissure had been. No darkness remained. Riku's legs buckled. He dropped to his knees, then to his side, the cloak of frozen flame gone, leaving only a broken boy shivering on the moss.
We did it, boy. That was almost worth the 40 years.
The guardian spirit, now little more than a shimmer, smiled, a smile that had waited a millennia. He had no words left.
Live. That is the only monument I need.
He dissolved into a rain of green sparkles that drifted upward, joining the dawn's first rays. The guardian was gone.
Number, don't leave me alone. Please, not alone again.
The 2 spirit silhouettes flickered beside him, their voices silent, now but their essences still clinging to his heart. Riku's tears fell onto the scorched earth, his vision blurred, and the world tipped sideways as unconsciousness finally claimed him. He lay still beside the sealed fissure, 2 faint chakra presences flickering within his chest, neither fully alive nor fully gone. Sunlight, bandages, the sterile smell of antiseptic. Riku's eyelids cracked open to find the Hokage seated at his bedside.
The village is safe. The chakra site is inert for the first time in a millennium. That clearing holds only silence.
I can still feel them. Kazuya, Yoshihiro. Not fighting, not screaming, just there.
We are content. For the first time, I have no argument to make.
Don't get sappy. But yeah, it's quiet. I think I am okay with that.
Lord Hokage, what happens to me now? I am not just a weapon, am I?
A weapon is wielded by another. You are a bridge. These souls carried a war. You carry their peace. That is a legacy no scroll can teach.
The Hokage rose, offering a faint nod. Rest, Riku. When you're ready, we will speak of the future.
A bridge. Not a prison, not a weapon. Just a path between two dead men and a world that forgot them.
He closed his eyes, and for the first time in 17 years, the three souls within him rested in the same gentle rhythm. A few days later, Riku stood at the edge of the clearing. The crater was filled with fresh grass, and a simple stone marker rested in his hands. He knelt and pressed the marker into the earth at the base of the ancient altar, where the guardian had first risen.
I don't even know your real name, but you saved the world. I hope this is enough.
He would have been proud. We are proud. You have given us a home.
What the Ice Brain said. We'll shut up now, kid. You've earned the quiet.
I'll carry your names, your victories, your regrets, all of it. I am not a prison, I am a bridge, just like the Hokage said.
In the mental garden, the two warriors, once enemies, raised their teacups in a silent salute. A soft breeze rustled the memorial, carrying a few cherry blossom petals. The clearing, once a battleground, now hummed with a quiet, sacred melody.
At last, we are at peace.
Yeah, I think we finally are.
The village square brimmed with faces, all turned toward the Hokage's platform. Riku stood tall, awaiting his new rank.
For extraordinary courage, and for proving that unity can be born from the greatest conflict, I name Riku Jonin.
Riku bowed and accepted the vest. His hands were steady, no longer hiding, no longer ashamed. As he straightened, a gentle light pulsed in his eyes. One ice blue, one fire red. The glow was peaceful. Silence fell. Then a child clapped, and soon the whole village joined in thunderous applause. Behind Riku, two spectral figures emerged, a calm sage and a sturdy warrior, both standing protective and proud.
No more fear. They look at me and see a protector.
We have come full circle. Our war is over.
Took us long enough, but you did it, kid.
We are one.
As dusk painted the sky, Riku climbed the hill that overlooked the village. The air was still heavy with the scent of summer grass. He closed his eyes, and within, the garden was still. Two warriors, one old sage, rested in the quiet.
Our journey is complete. The rest is yours.
Yeah, now it's your turn to live, Riku. Don't waste it.
He opened his eyes, and the world seemed softer. Ice blue and fire red shimmered in harmony, a gentle beacon in the twilight.
We are one.
A gentle wind stirred, and two faint silhouettes, a sage and a warrior, appeared beside him, not as hauntings, but as guardians. The village sparkled below, its lights warm and steady. For the first time in 17 years, Riku was not alone. He smiled, a real, unforced smile, and turned back toward the village, his two shadows walking in step, and the wind carried it, soft and eternal. We are one.